Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of Strange and Scary Games. I'm Mom. That's Aldous over my shoulder. Tonight we're going to be playing through Redacted, the Safehouse. This is another game in my Fake OS series that we're going through this week. This game was developed and published by Heartbeast, who does a lot of Godot tutorials on YouTube. If you are looking to learn Godot, highly recommend their channel. I saw that they had a game coming out and was interested in seeing what it was like. And the timing just happened to coincide. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. As always, thank you for joining me. I'm going to throw it over to Past Andrew. Let's get into it. Full screen looks fine. Start game. Welcome to Redacted, the Safehouse. Immerse yourself in the narrative. Understand Ann's story is your most reliable path forward. For the best experience, use headphones. Got it. WASD, left click E, tab for inventory, pause for escape, look is mouse, crouch is control. All sound standard. Double homicide. I'm assigning you to the case. Should we really be doing this over text? Forensics already processed the crime scene. Typing. It's the Peterson girl and her boyfriend. I'm sorry, Reed. We tried. Who's the Peterson girl and her boyfriend? The safe house address is 35 West Highway 87. Search her computer. She kept a journal and it might help us piece together what happened. Also, her therapist is missing. That's relevant information. Watch your back, Reed. This one doesn't add up. Was she murdered at the safe house? That sounds like something is definitely up. Thanks for the heads up, Chief. I'll head over now and take a look. Are we in? We're in. Double homicide. Handgun. Small abandoned handgun. I like that, I like the sprites that you used here. Apple, ketchup, milk jug, cheese, takeout, mustard, eggs. Can't really make a sandwich without bread. Can make some eggs. Silverware. There's more in here than I thought there was going to be. Pistachios. Could chow down on some pistachios. Hunting knife. An old hunting knife with blood on the blade. All right, now we're getting into the empty stuff. Spatula, pasta spoon, tongs. You know that this pasta spoon just stops the drawer from opening. And then just pans. Pots and pans. No signal. It's an old TV remote. The button numbers are worn and hard to read. Can we turn off the TV? No? Alright. Old cell phone. New voicemail from Josh. Enter password. So we need a password. Don't forget to fill out the case report before you leave by pressing tab and clicking the case report icon. Do I need to do that now? I can't do anything else on the phone. Can't do anything with the shower curtain. It looks like there's a bullet hole here. Is there one on the other side? Interesting. So probably from like right here. He was sitting down. He shot. It's weird. Was the girlfriend stabbed? Door is locked. The bottom drawer on the display cabinet won't close all the way. Okay. Can I have that? There we go. Use item. We need another code here. It's the old cell phone. It doesn't say how many characters it is. All right. 5. Ask Marcus to clean the creepy spiderweb in the corner. A creepy spiderweb. Dear Josh, I don't know if I'll ever see you again, but I still love you. Ann. Josh, be my boyfriend again, please. Josh, here are 5 reasons I love you, since 5 is your favorite number. Your cute smile. You're smart. You buy me gifts. I miss you. I miss you. Heart. Diamond earrings. A pair of beautiful diamond earrings. The gemstone sparkle in the soft lamplight. Ann, I saw these earrings and thought of you. Marcus. Necklace. Screw holding it in place is stuck tight. You need some kind of... oh, there's the corner. Can I not get up there? Okay. Josh. Remember to ask Marcus for more computer memory. Use this to keep a daily journal. It will help you process what you've been through, Josh. I miss you. Can I inspect it? It just does it automatically. I love you. Hello? Josh, I love you. It's an empty RAM slot. How do I find the code for this? You can get down pretty low. Is there a reason to do that? Five nine. I don't have a flashlight. Small bathroom mirror. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Your own faint silhouette reflects back at you. You didn't make a working mirror? What's wrong with you? Reminder. Reminder to self. Don't forget to tell Marcus about the red jacket you saw on TV. Phone charger. Grocery list. Ketchup, red apples, garlic, bread, tomatoes, pasta noodles. Nothing in here. Can I use this? I don't think so. All right. I love you, exclamation point heart. What is it? No. Can I get a hint here? Red crystal necklace. Got people to find. Is it just Josh 5? There we go. 3/17/2005. I witnessed a murder. That's what my therapist tells me anyway. Witness protection sucks. No school, no friends, no texting my boyfriend. The marshals took my phone. My life is literally over thanks to a dumb murder. The real victim in all of this is me. I have 0 memories of the murder. What's wrong with me? Blank says it's normal to block traumatic memories, but he gets paid to say that. So what am I searching here? Search for murder, new entry unlocked, +1 reveal level. Search for murder. So there's something here that we don't have. I told Blank about the dream today. He says my memories could be trying to come back, or it could be the way my brain is dealing with the trauma. He told me to stay positive and not to worry too much. Dream. My dreams are getting hard to handle. Memories with Blank get mixed up with the images of a blank and a dead girl in a red jacket. Her face is never visible, but there's blood on her forehead. The dream always ends the same way, with the spiral swinging in front of my face, but my hands reach out to grab it, but they are covered in blood. Should probably tell Blank about it. I told Marcus about the dream today. He says my memories could be trying to come back, or it could be the way my brain is dealing with the trauma. Marcus has a phone. It's not a smartphone or anything, but it can text. A text from Josh right now would help me feel less lonely. Marcus asked if he could show me some photos from the crime scene. He didn't want to show me the victim, which worries me. There were pictures of the surrounding trees and grass and a nearby bench with blood on it. I guess it went down in a blank. None of the pictures helped me remember. The blank was familiar because Josh and I had our first kiss there. The blank was on my mind again this morning, and another memory came back, a flashback of Blank breaking up with me. What a terrible thing to remember. I've been lying on my bed and haven't left my room. There was a knock on my door, and Marcus asked if I was okay. My crying must have been loud enough for him to hear. It was sweet of him to ask. I don't want to remember anymore. It's not like I have a boyfriend to go back to. Safehouse is old. My grandpa would be right at home here. There's a safe room with a keypad. Marcus, my therapist, hid the code from me as he typed it in. I counted the beeps, though, 10. Marcus can be awkward, but his awkwardness is cute and disarming. I opened the front door to let him in for our first therapy session, and he stood there in his leather jacket until I invited him in. So what do we have? Room? Why the code to the safe room is being withheld from me, the witness, is a mystery to me. We already did murder. Safehouse. Witness. Foul. 420. Sending a text to Josh is my best hope of getting out of here. The phone is key. Marcus is keeping it in the safe room. I just need the last few digits of the code. Last night I caught a glimpse of the first part of the code. It's blank. 244. TV. Red jacket. Hello? Therapy is supposed to help me remember, but apparently TV works better. I'm going to tell Marcus that I've replaced him. I was using the remote to flip through the 5 channels we have access to because there is literally nothing else to do in this awful house. And there was an ad for a red jacket. The image of the jacket jogged a memory from the day of the murder. I knew I saw one that day. Was it the killer? Maybe this information will help the police solve the case, and I can get my life back. Marcus can't get back soon enough. Blank was the name of the victim. She was wearing the red jacket. She was dating Josh. Therapy? Therapy started today. I'm told it will help me remember what I saw. Unlikely. A chance to get my life back makes it worth a try. My thoughts were jumbled when Marcus left today. He gave me a kiss. I should be over the moon. I was at first, but then he made a comment about us being together forever in this safe house, who would want to stay here forever. Did something change? Red crystal necklace. Marcus gave me another gift today, a necklace with a blood red crystal on it. He insisted on putting it on me. His hands lingered on my neck. How do I tell him I don't want any more gifts? The dream always ends the same way, with a spiral pendant swinging in front of my face. Marcus is hypnotizing her. Earrings. I'm in the bathroom and I can't stop staring in the mirror. Marcus bought me a gift, 2 beautiful diamond earrings and a cute note. And then gift. The ancient computer was a gift from my therapist. Journaling my thoughts on it is supposed to help me process them, whatever that means. No internet access, so it's basically useless. Nothing. I wish I could read whatever this is over here. You used to call me on my cell phone. Handgun. I like the lighting in this. Marcus has a handgun. Is that to protect me? Marcus has been carrying his handgun around more often. It's holstered under his leather jacket. I wonder what he's worried about. I don't like this therapist. I'm gonna say. Knife. I remember something new. A hunting memory with Josh. He shot a deer with his rifle and started carving out the meat with a hunting knife. I know it's not important to the case, but maybe it's a sign my other memories are coming back. Cobweb? Spiderweb? A spider jumped out from behind my keyboard last night and I screamed. Marcus ran in and when he saw it, he laughed. At least he killed it before he left. Vent. No. Is there no way to turn the light on or off? Weird. Mirror was one, wasn't it? Code. Pin. Boyfriend. It's time to get my old boyfriend back and get away from Marcus and out of the safe house. Are you kidding me? The jacket was on the victim, not the killer. I finally remembered something, and it's completely useless information. Pendant. No. Well, it would help if I spelled it right, wouldn't it? Yesterday, Marcus seemed fine with me taking a break from our therapy sessions. Today, he used his stupid pendant to pressure me to start again. Marcus dropped his pendant while entering the safe room code. The distraction let me catch the last part. If all goes well, I'll be texting Josh my address tonight. Doesn't seem like things went well. Remote. Cook. Kitchen. Dining. Table. Door. Mirror. We already did mirror. Bathroom. The middle digits of the safe code room door are 911. Did the police do that on purpose? So what is it? Two 4 911. I still need one more before I can get that. I already did dreams. Grandpa? No. Leather? No. Photos? No. Pictures. Park? No. The phone is in my hand. Josh already replied to my text. He asked for my address and seemed really eager to rescue me. 223. Two, 4, 4, 9, 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, pound. No. 223. A mesmerizing pendant with a hypnotic spiral as its center. This notebook is a facade for my therapy sessions with Ann. I have to keep up pretenses. The police still think I can get a confession from her. They are right, but I want more time with her, and jail isn't the place for a beautiful young girl like her. She should be with me. The guilt over what Ann has done manifests as a darkness in her eyes. Her eyes are captivating. They draw me in. I don't want to see her suffer for this sin. Maybe I can make her forget. A few sessions with the pendant, and I was able to help Ann forget what happened in the park that day. It's for the best. I gave Ann some diamond earrings today. Her eyes went so wide, she put them on, then turned her head to show me. Her neck looked so graceful and delicate. Progress is being made with her affections. Josh is no longer the main topic of our sessions anyway, which is a bonus. If he knew what she'd done, he'd never forgive her. Her old life still calls to her. I've had to tell her she's not safe out there. She's only safe with me. I gave her another gift, a red crystal necklace. Its magical healing properties will help with her trauma. The pendant is less and less effective. Anne seems to have a resistance to it, and her memories are slowly returning. This time the memory was Jessica's red jacket. Anne's excitement at the prospect of returning to her old life was saddening. I had to explain to her that the red jacket was found on the victim, and that this memory wouldn't help the police identify the killer. These memories are dangerous for Anne. Josh came up in our session today. Anne remembered the breakup, still no mention of Jessica. I've tried and failed to erase her memories a second time. Anne's actions during our sessions have become so strange. I believe her affections for me are waning. The other day she told me she needed to use the bathroom, but I think she just wanted to get out of the room. All my efforts to protect her will be wasted if she remembers what happened. I bought a flashlight just in case and hid it between the wall and the side of the bookshelf. I think she remembered. The part came up again, and as she talked about it, she paused. Her eyes looked distant, and her face went white. Was there anything more I could have done to prevent this? Anne asked if she could use my phone to message Josh one last goodbye. I had to remind her that contacting him could put them both in danger. She nodded and sulked back into her room. Is she going to try something later? I'm going to lock the cell phone in the safe room. If Anne manages to contact Josh and he's put two and two together, there's no telling what he'll do. I'd better keep the handgun with me at all times. Protecting Anne is the priority, whatever it takes. Where is it? There we go. All right. 59344 pounds. And what is pound? Anne, could your heart embrace my affection as it once did, or does it still beat for another? Know this, Josh doesn't love you like I do. He might not love you at all. I hope you don't hate me, but I have to keep you here for your own protection. We both know what you've done. The phone is in my hand. Josh already replied to my text. Do we have 33? We don't. Marcus accidentally called me Jessica. I made a joke about him seeing other women and his reaction scared me a little. His face went dark and his voice lost all its usual warmth. He asked me not to joke about that. Why would the name Jessica be so familiar to me? He was sleeping in here? What was it? 59344.
You have one unheard message. First unheard message.
Well, I guess this is it. I'm gonna die. Bleeding out on this cold kitchen tile. Is there no justice in this world? No. And so I turned to revenge. Jessica was the kindest person I've known. Her death was the ultimate injustice. I love her. I still do.
End of message.
Is there any way to drop these? I don't know what else to look for. the phone charger for? Art of Hypnosis, Testament of the Blood, Lamentations of Cain, Science of Echolocation, Hypnotic Force, Bestiary of the Night Choir, Hypnotherapy, Trance Work, Subconscious Gate, EMDR and Healing from Trauma, 18th Century Transylvania, History of Vampirism, De Vermis Mysterious. Is it vampire? Are we looking for vampires? Book of Nod, Chronicles of the Undying Courts, The Red Grimoire, Nocturnes of the Black Sun, Book of the Watcher, Sermons of the Thirsting Dead, On the Nature of Eternal Nights, The Crimson Genealogy. Got the screwdriver. Remembering was supposed to fix things, but it made things worse. The memory of what happened in the park burns like a branding iron on the inside of my skull. I was just going to give Jessica a little scare to keep her away from Josh, you know? Just a little shove. I didn't mean to hurt her, but her head hit the bench. The corner was so sharp. Why would the city make a bench like that? There's so much blood. Why would the city make a bench like that? What have I done? It's nothing. A window, maybe? Sleeping bag and pillow, flashlight, burner phone and charger, handgun. Already searched for handgun. I look up shower. Oh. Confession. Just crying. Marcus avoids the bathroom. It's like he's scared of something in there. That's weird, right? If you're reading this, I've hidden a note in the bathroom where Marcus can't find it. He never goes in there. And a note in the bathroom where Marcus can't find it. He never goes in there. Is that it? I could barely see that. My body won't stop shaking. I came to use the bathroom to get away from the pendant. I don't know if anyone will ever read this, but I don't feel safe here anymore. That doesn't help me. Should have enough to solve the case, but I was hoping that I could get all the things. Why would Marcus be afraid of the bathroom? Mirror? Way. Smile? We haven't tried smile yet. Cute. Nope. Sent Marcus to the supermarket with a list of groceries. He got everything but garlic, claiming the store is out. I don't believe him. Is it just like a subplot that he's a vampire? And killed Jessica in the park. Police placed Ann in witness protection. Police assigned Marcus to be Ann's therapist. Marcus used a pendant to make Ann forget everything. Ann started to remember and wanted to leave witness protection to be with Josh. Ann stole a phone and texted Josh the address to the safe house. On receiving the text, Josh became angry. He realized that Ann had killed Jessica. Josh brought a hunting knife to the safe house and stabbed Ann in the living room. He went to the kitchen and was shot by Marcus with a handgun. Marcus fled the safe house and was never seen again. Will it keep this if I go back? It does. Okay, cool. Got all of that. It's bothering me that there's still 4. Where are we at? We're at like 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and send it. All answers are correct. Report completed. Does that do anything? It's weird walking over here because it sounds like there's somebody following you, but I think it's just the fan blades. Is Marcus going to come suck my blood? This wasn't here when I arrived. Are you Dr. Marcus? I suppose you're going to eat my... like, drink my blood now, aren't you? I can't go anywhere. Hi there. Marcus's journal has been unlocked on the main menu. My first therapy session was today. I'm having a panic attack about once a week right now. My mom tells me that therapy is really expensive and wants to know how it's going. I try to keep the topic on my anxieties, but it's easy to get talking about other things. The main topic in therapy today was blank blank seemed even more interested than usual. Why would she be more interested in my crush than in my anxiety? She asked me how I feel about blank. All I could say was that I liked spending time with her. Blank encouraged me to ask blank out on a date. I don't know if I can do that. What if she says no? Would I have to stop eating lunch with her? The school announced a blank for next Friday. A blank isn't as big of a deal as a date, right? If she says no, we can still be friends. I told blank about the blank and my desire to ask blank. She seemed excited and encouraged me to do it. She even gave me some ideas for how to ask her. I don't think my parents would be happy if they found out my therapy sessions are focused on blank. Irina. The blank was super fun, but I'm worried about blank. She had this shawl thing that went with her dress, and it was beautiful on her, but at one point during the night, it fell off her shoulders, and I saw a dark bruise. She quickly covered it up again and I turned my head away. The bruise worries me, but what worries me even more is that she was trying to hide it. Why would she hide it? My therapist is named Irina. She's surprisingly tall, maybe even taller than me. Anxiety. The drop-off was successful but awkward. Her parents were yelling at each other inside the house. I just rang the doorbell and ran. Hopefully she sees the note. Time to wait for her answer, whatever it may be. My hands are shaking from nerves, but my anxiety feels better somehow. Why is that? I haven't had a single panic attack since meeting blank Emma. Maybe this was the right focus for my sessions all along. It's been 5 days since the blank, and my anxiety for Emma is growing. It takes up so much space in my head that sometimes there doesn't seem to be room for anything else. I hadn't noticed before, but she's always wearing either a long sleeve shirt or a sweater. Is she hiding more bruises? There was a new girl at school today. She moved here from Colorado. She noticed me staring at her, but she just smiled back at me. Her name is Emma Haslam. I sat next to Emma during lunch. Her clothes don't look like the other girls, and they make fun of her for it. I don't think her family has very much money. I guess that's something we have in common. I split my mom's homemade chocolate chip cookie and gave Emma half. Her eyes brightened, and she wrapped her arms around me for a hug. I don't remember the last time someone hugged me. A small warmth started to spread through my chest. I'm going to sit by her tomorrow, too. Last night I had a dream that Emma and I were dancing again. Suddenly the sky filled with storm clouds and a harsh wind ripped the shawl from her shoulder. They were covered in black and blue bruises. I woke up and had a panic attack. I have to tell someone. Well, I already knew it was a dance. Dream. I told Irina about my dream and what I've noticed about Emma. Irina promised to contact the authorities. Nope. Colorado? Rena called me today and told me that the blank can't help Emma because she won't talk to them. They did a check on the family and didn't see any evidence of abuse. My parents just brought me into their room for a talk. There was a long drawn-out silence before my dad finally broke it. He told me Emma is dead and her father is in custody. I had a panic attack right in front of them. It's been an hour since they told me, and now I just feel numb. This is my last journal entry. In therapy, Irina told me about how sorry she was to hear about Emma. She seemed genuinely sorry, but I followed it up by telling me that I could have stopped this. She seemed genuinely sorry, but followed it up by telling me that I could have stopped this. The word stung, but what if she's right? What if I could have stopped this? Then she told me that even though I couldn't save Emma, I could still get justice for her. I guess the police released her father from custody today because there wasn't enough evidence to convict him. Going to take Irina up on her offer. Emma wasn't at school today. What if I made things worse by getting the police involved? My therapy session today made me feel strange. Irina told me that Emma was still in serious danger and that the police weren't doing anything to stop her. She said that saving Emma was up to me. She paused for a second and very quietly told me that there was a way to make both Emma and me blank. Yeah, blank. The face I made in response must have worried her because she reached out and touched my arm. My arm flinched away and I told her I wasn't interested. She said that was fine, but told me all our discussions in therapy should remain confidential. Just the one. She said yes. She passed me a note during social studies. Just 2 more days until Friday. Keep it simple. Flowers with a card. My budget is low, so I'm going to a thrift store to get a vase, and I'll pick some flowers from the field next to my house. I can drop them off at her front porch this afternoon. It's just the one. All right. I'm curious about what these 3 are, but I think that that's a good stopping place. So Marcus has a little girlfriend when he's in, it sounds like either middle or high school. He's having panic attacks, so he's seeking a therapist. The therapist listens to his concerns about his little girlfriend. And then they call the police. The police don't help because they're cops. The abuse gets worse until the girlfriend is killed by her father. Marcus takes the therapist up on her offer to turn him into a vampire. He takes revenge on the father. Then later he becomes a therapist himself. Seems like a good way to keep getting victims. He meets the young girl, Ann. Ann has murdered Jessica in a fit of, it was an accident. But in a fit of jealousy, she has accidentally killed Jessica. Marcus takes a liking to her for some reason. Creepy. Ann is trying to get away from Marcus because he's becoming possessive. The hypnosis isn't working. He has a handgun, which scares her. He's afraid of the mirror in the bathroom. She takes her cell phone, his burner cell phone. She sends a message to her ex-boyfriend. The ex-boyfriend comes by to shoot her or to stab her. The therapist shoots him. 2 dead in the house. And then the investigator comes to figure out who done it. And then Marcus kills him. So that's all I've got. I don't think I'm going to be doing a second one on this one. I think that's it. I might go back at some point and fill in the last 7 that I didn't get. But I think that that's a good stopping point. Let me know what you thought about this game. Would you like to see more games like this? I think that this is the only game that Heartbeast has done or released. If Heartbeast releases something in the future, would you like me to play something by them again? Yeah. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me for another night of Strange and Scary Games. I love you. See you in the next video. Good night.